Here's Dr. Mark Hyman explaining why you need a whole host of nutrient and not just focus on one single nutrient.
In the society, and magnesium, your body wastes magnesium when you're under psychological stress. So there's so many things that are happening in our omega-3 fats. We don't get those because we don't really eat wild food anymore. Maybe some fish, but that's got mercury. So there's all these problems that happen because of our nutritional environment. And so more than ever now, people need foundational nutritional support. I believe that. And I say this not from a sort of a general opinion, but actually from really hard scientific data. And they go, oh, well, all the vitamin studies, they show that they don't prevent heart attacks, they don't prevent cancer, they don't do this, they don't do that, or they may have side effects. And the truth is, the studies are just all poorly designed. I mean, it's like, think about Michael Jordan, like arguably the best basketball player in history. If you put him on a court by himself, he could not win a single game, right?
Against another team that had a full team.
Yeah, right. So nutrients work as a team. And if you don't have all of them, your biochemistry kind of gets gummed up, and it can actually cause worse problems. So, for example, they did this large study called the CARROT study, where they gave smokers who were at high risk for lung cancer beta-carotene, because it seemed like people who ate fruits and vegetables with lots of beta-carotene actually did better. But when they actually gave the beta-carotene as a supplement, what happened was there was more cancer. Now, the science was like, oh, this is terrible, supplements don't work. I'm like, one, this is a perfect example of what Michael Pollan calls nutritionism, which is reductionism in nutrients, where you basically see, oh, it's maybe this single thing and we're going to just replace that. It doesn't work like that.
Which is how they think about drugs.
Drugs, right. So basically, the CARROT study gave high dose of beta-carotene. Now, if you actually understand basic biology and how antioxidants work in the system, they work as a team. So if you give one of them, the way they work is they donate an electron to some damaged tissue or free radical, like an oxidized compound in the body. So an antioxidant will actually help deal with oxidative stress or rusting in the body. But the way it does it is it donates one of its electrons. Then it becomes a radical. So, for example, vitamin C is a great antioxidant, but it'll donate one of its electrons, and then it becomes an ascorbyl radical, which is highly dangerous. But don't worry, then you got vitamin E to help take that electron from vitamin E and give it to the vitamin C, and it becomes a tocopherol radical. And then that has to be dealt with by all these systems like POic acid, and then has to be dealt with by glutathione. So you've got a whole system. If you don't have all the antioxidants and you don't have the final pathways of glutathione, you're going to get in trouble. And so you're going to actually create more oxidative stress and more damage if you just give a high dose of a single nutrient like that.